So, what do I have for you today? Well, today I'm just playing some Hearthstone Battlegrounds. So the first thing you'll notice is the battle stipulation, which gives me a faceless manipulator every 4 turns. And the second thing is this: I get to pick between Enzoth and Ozumat. Also, warning to all you pro players out there, this is going to be a gimmicky game. Heavily themed, not very strategic. I'm just going to try and have as much fun as I can with a silly strategy.
Seven fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Since the big theme for Enzoth is a fish, I would have liked a creature with Death Rattle, so I could stack that onto the fish of Enzoth. Unfortunately, that's not in the cards, and so I go for Ominous Seer instead.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay, now we can drop in the harmless bonehead and give the fish some kind of death rattle. Right, so keep in mind, gimmick, faceless manipulator.
I think you can win this thing. Your minions really pulled their weight. Yeah, let's step up our game. All the best minions come here. I've got that spicy pretzel mustard.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. The fish gets hit first, but we managed to scrape up a tie because of the 2 skeletons that still spawn. And now we get that first faceless manipulator.
Now and then.
Guess what? Let's go fish! So now we've got 2 fish, 2 death rattles, and so pretty much every death rattle is going to stack twice, and that's going to spawn twice as many things on the field as well. In the meantime, it might be interesting to tell you guys that this clip was actually taken off of my Twitch streaming account. So if you're interested in seeing what the raw footage is, try and find DiddyPgaming on Twitch. Also, a good thing to note is this is a silent clip. I sometimes do silent streams where I don't talk, don't use a cam, and I just play. And so I decided to use the footage from that.
Your minions really pulled their weight. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
This is a no-fly zone.
Interesting thing is I have 2 boneheads, an impulsive trickster, and 2 fish. But a thing I just noticed is this is twice now that I've skipped on the selfless hero. In hindsight, maybe I could have gotten a couple more divine shields from that death rattle as well, since it's just sitting there in the tavern, getting overlooked.
You're doing great out there.
Up against the current number 1, and we're not looking too shabby.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten really committed to death rattles on a fish, so we go for the Felemental trinket thing. The way I see it, this way minions in the tavern get buffed at least 3 times a fight, which could eventually, potentially, do some fun things with the stats of the minions in the tavern. I just want to see to what extent I can stretch that. Next up, Mr. Gorefiend, with a heap of undead. At least, according to the latest update of the Tavern info. And here you can already see that death rattle trigger popping off a couple of times because of the 2 fish, spawning lots of extra creatures. And you can't tell because it's a silent stream, but I'm already having fun. I'm already enjoying this really silly combination.
You're good at this. Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. It's good to get some minions in play.
Colorful destruction!
Hey, would you look at that? At the moment, I'm top of the list. Let's enjoy that while it lasts.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
I get a bit unlucky there with both fish getting hit relatively early. This is something I still need to work on when I really want to play competitively, is the positioning on the board for my key cards, or for the cards that I don't want to have die at the start of the game.
You're good at this.
And now it is time. I'm excited because now we're going for the
Exactly
golden
what you were
fish.
looking for.
The cool thing about this, at least to me, is that the next time we'll get a faceless manipulator, we'll get an exact copy of a Pokemon on the field, which means we can copy another golden fish. And as dumb as that theme is, I enjoyed playing it. Let's put it that way.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
As you might have noticed, I also acquired the Tunnel Blaster, but that wasn't my greatest move because, as you can see from the battle here, it blasts everything with the Death Rattle, and then the fish gets that Death Rattle as well, which then doubles that Death Rattle, so basically I keep blowing myself up.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you stronger.
Another thing to note here is I buy the Corrupted Bristler, and while that does have a Death Rattle, in this case I'm never going to play Blood Gems on it, so it's not going to be as good as I might want it to be. But that's just a note for myself when I ever try to replicate this next time. And the important thing is I got rid of the Tunnel Blaster, which is going to keep a lot more of my minions alive for a longer period of time. So we should be good for now.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
schooled by Naga. Pretty hard, too.
The battle is really raging out there.
I'm trying to look around a bit for different death rattles, but like I said, that Bristler isn't really doing it for me at the moment. And while that Naga has a death rattle that upgrades a spellcraft each time, I'm not sure how I'm going to use that, so I just leave it out for now.
Looks like you can get a triple.
Since we're getting slightly closer to endgame, I'm just checking out everyone, trying to see what minions they have, and having a peek at if there's still a damage cap. Because if it's 15, then I'm still good with my 24 health, and I can, technically speaking, take another hit, allow myself another mistake.
Friend.
Ouch, full 15 damage. Okay, sure, I'm still alive, but that is kind of not ideal.
Tough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around. Better hire a recruit while you can.
For a Gamagon!
I'm starting to execute kind of a backup plan here, since I noticed that I don't have that much health left. I'm trying to get into the top 4, of course. My next opponent's already dead, they're already knocked out. That's not a guarantee, but it gives you a little bit more hope than fighting the number 1. And so I'm looking for a way to capitalize on the death rattles that trigger. And I'm hoping to do that with that next undead, which buffs spawns and which buffs itself if there's no space.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
And I just barely get there. I barely survived the already dead person that I was fighting, but we're still in it. We're still good.
Good at this.
And now it is time. Double golden fish! Double golden fish. Let's go. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Let's show our guests a good time.
Better hire a recruit while you can. Sorry about the peanut shells on the floor. These minions are slobs.
Alright, so here we are. Full on gimmick. Late game. In the top 4. Double golden fish. But now we're squaring off against the number 1.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Yeah, absolutely no chance there. But it's okay. We're in the top 4, right? Third place, the gimmick team. I'll take that. And I hope you will too. Let me know if you want to see more gimmick teams. And thanks for watching.